show me the link at least? I don't even know the link.
It says I'm live. Live and a wee bit late. Who's there? We're trying to figure this out because it's the first time we've bumped live to YouTube using StreamYard. If anybody can shoot us a comment, that would be awesome. Not seeing it on there? It says one viewer. Here's Suze. Suze can see us. She said hi, Jedd. So we're on.
I don't know the link to share it to anyone. I thought seeing it. It's not coming up on your channel.
I don't think you need a link.
There's people, 14, 15 people in your other page in the set thing.
In the other page.
In the event, in the
All they need to do is go on YouTube and go to my channel.
YouTube. I don't even see it. You're live. I can't even find it.
Well, Suze is on YouTube and she's watching it. Am I right, Suze? Your dad said he found it. We're just figuring out
No, you just do your thing.
Tom's back. Found it by looking for Jedd, your dad said. So, I don't know. We'll get going here in a minute, guys. It's all good. Oh. How's everybody doing? Friday night in America. Just gonna give everyone a few more minutes because I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Sound is good. Thanks, Tom. That's good. So I was gonna go straight to YouTube and do this, but the audio is so much better in StreamYard. So what I've done is I've linked this, so I'm hitting YouTube through StreamYard. Look for Jedd Hughes and shows up as live. There you go. That's all we can do. And I think it sounds much better doing it this way. So I see we've got 8 people in the door. That's awesome. Thanks everyone for showing up, sharing your Friday night. Haven't done this in ages, so this is good practice. Because I've got some new songs, and the only way to figure out if they're right or not is to play them for people. So I'm going to get into this. Alright. Let's do it. Early in the morning, before my eyes open, I'm a dreamer walking in a world far away. On black sandy beaches, the bones of strange creatures, pieces of my memories wash up in the What you doing out here, man? How the hell have you been? He says his place is endless, the days and nights are timeless. He smiles and he looks ageless, nothing more to say. Drift around a while and come up on an old friend. What you doing out here, man? How the hell have you been? He says his place is endless, the days and nights are timeless. He smiles and he looks ageless, nothing more to say. Bursts like fireworks, I'm in Jackson Pollock's universe, flying across his canvas and falling back to work. Alright. Let me turn this echo off when I'm talking. Do you guys hear the echo? Got some effects going in here because that's fun. Hey Reggie, how's it going, man? God, I've been meaning to call you. I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Hey Grant, how's it going? Sorry guys if you missed the beginning. I switched to StreamYard because I thought the audio was a bit better than going straight through YouTube. So it took us a minute to kind of get this thing up and rocking. Thanks for tuning in. Hi Belinda. Thank you for tuning in, and everybody. This is awesome. Okay, well, we're in Austin, Texas now. I think I've done this once this year. We had a beautiful little baby girl about 5 months ago, so we've been deep in diapers and staying up all night. But this is fun. I've been looking forward to this. Let's see. I've kind of been on a J.J. Cale kick lately. You know, it's funny when I think about Guy, I think about J.J. Cale, and I think about Chuck Berry, because Guy loved Chuck Berry, and I'm talking about Guy Clark, and he would always tell me, not always, but he mentioned a few times that he was a huge Chuck Berry fan of his writing. And of course, I didn't know much about Chuck Berry other than Johnny B. Goode, and a couple of other things, you know, like a lot of us probably. But if you dig deeper into Chuck Berry and really listen to the lyrics and the songs, man, that guy he could write such great songs, such great lyrics. And J.J. Cale too. I didn't know a lot about the blues or learn a lot about the blues growing up in Australia, but when I got over here, I started to slowly kind of pick up on some bits and pieces, and I saw J.J. Cale at the first Clapton Crossroads festival that I was randomly playing at because of my deal on MCA. And I didn't know it was him at first. I honestly thought it was some sort of homeless looking guy, like patrolling the backstage perimeter fence, holding a guitar that I thought maybe he wanted to get signed by anybody, Clapton, anybody. And I was kind of watching this go down from a little distance, this guy sort of walking along the fence, and then the guy walked right up to security, and he walked in, and I was like, "What? Who the hell is this guy?" And he had a long grey shirt and scraggly grey hair, and he made his way through the backstage and sort of up onto the stage eventually, and I was like, "This is crazy." And then as I sort of watched what was happening, and somebody grabbed his guitar and tuned it up for him or something, and I sort of put two and two together. I was like, "Oh, this must be J.J. Cale." I didn't even really know what J.J. Cale looked like, but I saw his guitar and I was like, "All right, it's got to be him." And then he sat in. He had a band there already. I guess he was late for his own gig, but he showed up and played, and it was so fantastic. And over the years, I've kind of tuned in and out of his records, and lately I've been thinking about him as I've been working on some new music myself, and I thought it'd be fun to play something of his, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some echo on this. Hope you guys are getting that, because it's fun for me. Alright, enough rambling. It's Friday night. Let's play some music. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. After midnight, we're gonna chug a lug and shout. We're gonna stimulate some action. We're gonna get some satisfaction. We're gonna find out what it's all about. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. After midnight, we're gonna shake your tambourine. After midnight, it's all gonna be peaches and cream. We're gonna cause talk and suspicion. We're gonna give an exhibition. We're gonna find out what it's all about. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. fishing. We're gonna give an exhibition. We're gonna find out what it's all about. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang out. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. For JJ Cale. Yeah, you guys like the lightsaber? I was just thinking that this afternoon. It does look like a lightsaber back there, doesn't it? I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Who can name that quote? All right. Thanks, Dad. Thanks for tuning in. Leon. Just found it. Don't know how much I missed. That's all right, mate. Second song in. You're right where you need to be. Penalty for not wearing my Jedd in the Shed t-shirt. No way. No penalties here. Don't forget to plug the merch. You're right. Let me turn this off quick. Are you guys hearing the effects? I'm just curious. Is my voice going like you're at a baseball stadium? Okay. If you want a Jedd in the Shed t-shirt, go here. guitarhouse.net. That's where you want to go. That's an easy one to remember. guitarhouse.net. That's my mate's guitar store, Drew, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and he was kind enough to print up a bunch of Jedd in the Shed t-shirts. So if you want a t-shirt, they're $20, and go to guitarhouse.net, and they're pretty cool looking. I'm not wearing mine, but you'll see. You'll see what it's all about. Jedd in the Shed started in my tiny garden shed in Santa Cruz, California last year when the pandemic started. And it was just a tiny little tin shed full of total crap, but it had just enough room for a laptop, and I started playing these little shows, and I loved that little shed. It was a good one. Lots of fond memories. Thanks, Mary. Thanks for tuning in. Spaceballs, you got it. That's it. Excellent work. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine is from the movie Spaceballs. There you go. 10 points. Alright. If you get to 50 points, I'll do some other trivia. If you get to 50, we'll get you a free t-shirt. How about that? Santa Cruz is the best. Yes, it is the best. But I will say, Austin, Texas is pretty hard to beat, too. We love it here. We've only been here 8 months. And Austin is a great, great city. Our neighborhood is so amazing. In fact, anyone that's tuning in from Castlewood Forest, thank you. big love to you. I was taking the dog for a walk the other day, and somebody else in the neighborhood shouted out and said hey, and they were going to check out the show. So that's super cool. The room's looking good. Yeah, thanks. It's a good vibe in here. I've got the drums set up. I've got a piano, which was kindly donated by our friends Michelle and Jason around the corner. We got it tuned up, and I was using it today on a new track I'm working on. Super cool. I love the people in Austin. This is a great town. It really is. Bucky, you're here. How's it going, mate? Do you know Danny Schmidt and Kerry Elkin? Look them up. Amazing singers and people. I will look them up. I don't know them, but I'll check that out. I'll check them out. Say good day. Alright, let's play some more music. So I've been thinking about J.J. Cale, and I've been thinking about Guy Clark. I think about Guy all the time. And I'm sure Guy was a J.J. Cale fan, even though I don't recall ever talking about that, but I'm sure he was. So I'm going to play a song I wrote with Guy. I'm going to turn the reverb on. I Have You Through the Niagara. Oh, there you go. What could sound better? I wish I could hear that. Okay, one quick thing. Tip jar. If you want to tip, if you like what's going on here, then you can Venmo me at here. Wow, it's rocket science. Venmo, Jedd Hughes, or PayPal, Jedd52 at Yahoo. Yes, I still have a Yahoo account because it works. Touring soon. No, not really. I wish I was. Well, I kind of do and I don't. We have a 5-month-old baby and a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I love being home with the kids. I'm not gonna lie, it's absolutely magic. So I don't really want to. Time away from them is really hard for me. So I'll probably just do this for a while. I hope that's okay. I'll get out there again someday. Don't you worry. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna put some reverb on this. They come on buses, they come on trains, they fly in on aeroplanes, looking for Hollywood. Come from far, come from near, you'll always be a stranger here. Welcome to Hollywood. Hollywood goes down like honey. Hollywood, it tastes like money. I've walked up and I've walked down, it's just another border town. Hollywood. So go ahead, take another puff, as if it were not weird enough. There's a full moon on Sunset tonight. Hollywood goes down like honey. Hollywood, it tastes like money. Call it off, call it in. Call me back when you find a friend in Hollywood. Call it cool, call it love. Make you feel like a million bucks. Hollywood. Hollywood goes down like honey. Hollywood tastes like money. Hollywood, are we there yet? Hollywood. Hollywood. All right. Thanks, Nick. Appreciate it, man. I got a few new tunes. I need to rip the band-aid off and try playing for somebody. For you. If it sounds a little bit distorted, it's supposed to. Just a little. Just so you know. I kind of like that kind of thing. So, I got a bit of hair on it. I've kind of been on a blues kick lately, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, shit, who doesn't have the blues these days? For God's sakes, what is happening? I'm not gonna get into all that, but I'm just saying, I'm feeling the blues. And I was saying earlier, growing up in Australia, at least where I was, I didn't really get switched on to American blues much, other than hearing it, through country musicians in their playing and in their singing and songs. I didn't have a direct line to much. But when I got over here and started to slowly hear about like Jimmy Reed and John Lee Hooker and things like that, I didn't get it, much of it, in the beginning. For whatever reason, I just wasn't open to it mentally. Then a few years later, I was out on the road with Rodney Crowell, and we both just happened to sort of like drift into this river of like Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf, and it was all we were listening to on the road. And then it really started to click in my heart and in my mind, and I started to really feel where some of that music was coming from, and I started to really get it and absolutely fell in love with those artists and those records and all kinds of incredible blues records. So anyway, I've been thinking about that a lot, and like I said, I've been working on new tunes for a new record, and some of it's going to kind of come out in a country blues kind of way. I think. I change my mind a lot. Who doesn't? Okay. Oh, you got a shirt. Cool. Thanks, Nick. That's awesome. And drifting into a river of muddy waters is a lyric for sure. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I should write that Alright, here we go. I'm going to put a little bit of this on. And a little bit of that. I don't know if you can hear that, like I said. If you're not getting the effects, then it's purely for me. Okay. This is a brand new one. I'm still kind of tweaking these lyrics. Here we go. And this is called Passing Through. Easy come, easy go, flying high, flying low. It's just another rodeo I'm riding. Right side up, upside down, another day in an all-night town. Jesus in a no-tell motel hiding. I've been true north, I've been south too. There's no sticking around this world, there's only passing through. Windshield time is where I'm at. El Camino, rat-a-tat. Give me the truth and a dirty guitar. Starlight and half a moon. I might be late or just too soon. What's it matter anyway? Who's out there keeping track? I've been true north, been south too. There's no sticking around this world, there's only passing through. Miles of good love, miles of heartache. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes it's a big mistake. Looking inward, looking out, looking for things worth talking about. Do I bite my tongue? Miles of good and bad luck, miles of nothing but being stuck, growing older and staying young. I've been true north, I've been south too. There's no sticking around this world, there's only passing through. Alright. Total effects. Love it. Alright, cool. Here's another new one. Let's see. Yeah. Here we go. Sorry for all the clicking. Someone should share this link with Bill Murray. Oh man. Do you know how much I love Bill Murray? Bill Murray actually might be one of my biggest influences in life. We should all take some time. I've got an amazing book on Bill Murray. Hang on. Oh man, where did I put that? I keep a book about Bill Murray, like right here, because I'm always reading interesting things about him. I met Bill Murray at a gig. He came to a Rodney Crowell and Emmy Lou gig that we played in North Carolina.
Your effect's still on.
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Oh, and someone wants to know the name of that last song.
Oh, okay. The name of that last song was Passing Through. And he's an old friend of Rodney Crowell's. And Rodney said, hey, Bill's coming out to the show, Bill Murray. And I was like, oh my God, I would kill to meet him. And after the show, we had a little bit of a meet and greet. And sure enough, there was Bill Murray. And I got to shake his hand and say good day. And he was exactly as you would hope Bill Murray would be. He was so cool. So cool. That was one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me in my life, probably. Definitely. Without a doubt. Charleston, that's right. And you were there. Mike Klein, that's my father-in-law. That's right. I think he lives around there pretty close. Anyway, Bill Murray. Massive fan. How many great movies has he been in? So many. So cool. Alright. Jedd, you need to hang out with... I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Jesse Leach. He's friends with Bill Murray. My mum danced with him at one of Jesse's gigs. Ah, that's cool. He also went to our neighbour's house for a jam. The one next door with the vines. Oh, wow. Well, that's super cool. Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, that's Adrian. Hey, mate. God, my eyes are just crap. Yeah, that's super cool. All right, good. We'll get that going. We got to do that. All right. I got another new song. This one's called Nightshades. I wrote that down as a title because my wife had mentioned it, but I think it has something she was talking about. Yeah, that's right. I remember that now. Yeah, sorry, Adrian. Yeah, I got you. And I think she was talking about it in relationship to vegetables or something. Nightshades, a food group. Maybe it's a food group. I don't know. I thought it was a good title for a song, so I took poetic license with it and wrote a song about somebody that wears glasses at night. There you go. Okay. We gotta get funky for this, so I'm gonna turn this stuff back on. Yeah, that's what we want. I wish my days had echo on them. I wish everything sounded like this. Here we go. Last dream, taking its last breath. Southern darkness cooling on your skin. No way to see the trouble you're in. Load your gun, sharpen your blade. Put on your nightshade. Fighting and loving, tears of the truth, hide the burden of proof. I like the way it feels, reading the tales, the chants of a stranger in the midnight bells. I see my future when the light fades. In my nightshade. Devil in my eyes when I'm wearing my night. teeming with life, the wild and the free, out for the kill, buzzing around my tree. It runs in my blood, makes my heart race, the lips of an angel, the thrill of the chase. Night shades, I hide the devil in my eyes when I'm wearing my night shades. Night shades, I hide the devil in my eyes when I'm wearing my night shades. All right. It's done. It's been played. One time. The Band-Aid has been ripped off. All right. That always feels better. Okay. Here's a few more songs. So, some of these you'll be able to hear on my record West, the last record I made. And then some of them are going to be coming up on a new record I'm going to figure out how to make one of these days, soon. So just hold on to your hats, it's coming. Some of these, I kind of tend to write songs in like batches or groups. Some of these I wrote like really quickly when we were out in California, and then there's this new batch that I've been working on this last month, 3 or 4 things. So this is one from when we were in California. Anyone that's tuned in to previous Jedd and the Shed shows might know this one. It's called The Stranger. All right. I've been the dreamer, I've been the drunk, been high as sunshine, low down in a funk, been everything there is to be in this town. Man, it's feeling good to be the stranger now. I tried religion, I tried freewheeling, I tried believing in things I wasn't feeling. I almost lost myself just trying to get found. Man, it's feeling good to be the stranger now. I started leaving without knowing. I started walking and just kept going. And I was so gone, there was no way to turn around. Man, it's feeling good to be the stranger now. I like the air here, I like the crows, I like the fact I've got a name no one knows. Feels like a future with no history hanging round. Man, it's feeling good to be the stranger now. I started leaving without knowing. I started walking and just kept going. When I was so gone, there was no point in turning around. Man, it's feeling good to be the stranger now. Man, it's feeling good. To be the stranger. I am the stranger. All right. A couple more songs. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Super appreciate it. I know there's a lot of things you could be doing Friday night. Is there, though? Is there much to do Friday nights anymore? I don't know. I guess there is. You could be watching a Bill Murray movie. That'd be good. I'd be watching Life Aquatic, but I wasn't here right now. Just saying. You're at a concert. There you go. Love that. Thanks, Bucky. Always cool to hear your progression. Always in the pocket. Thanks, Belinda. But for old time's sake, still love Transcontinental. Just saying. That's sweet. Thanks. I have not listened to that record and probably since I made it. Thank you for saying that. The first record I made was called Transcontinental, and it was a really sort of country pop for the time, I guess, record. Although, when you look back at other country pop music that was happening, like Rascal Flatts and all kinds of things like that, it was nothing like that music. So, you know, it had that going for it. I didn't really know what I was doing when I made that record. I had just gotten to Nashville and I got scooped up pretty quick by lots of people in the business and had a lot of voices in my ear really quickly telling me what I should do and how I should do it. And I didn't really have a sense of myself artistically for a long time after that, really. But that being said, it's not a terrible record or anything. I'm not ashamed of it at all. In fact, it is what it is, and it was that time in my life, and that's cool that you still dig it. I'll have to dig it out and listen to it again, see if the kids like it. Kingpin, yeah, that's a good one too. That's a great movie. Carol loves Transcontinental too. See, there you go. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's an underground Transcontinental thing happening. Maybe it'll find a life somehow, some way. It came out, like literally weeks after it came out, my label was bought up by another big record company, and everybody that was working on my record pretty much got fired. And subsequently I got fired not long after that too. So that's the way it goes. Anyway, that happens to a lot of people, so I found out. Okay, that was years ago too, so you know. Here's another song. How about does anybody want to hear anything specifically? I was going to play like another couple of songs and then, you know, I don't want to take up your whole Friday night. But if you got any anything you want to hear, just send me a message. gonna play. I'm gonna play Back to You. This one's on West. I'm gonna make this reverb a little bit longer. Yeah, that's what I want. And I'm gonna turn off some pre-delay going on here. I don't know why that's happening. Oh, before I do this, I was gonna do a breakdown of how to write a song, not how to write a song, but like making a demo for a song, how to build a track, like the way I go about writing and recording and building demos. Sometimes the demos become what ends up on the record, but I could not figure out for the life of me how to get my audio from my Pro Tools session working through StreamYard, so I'll figure that out and I'll do it next time. I was actually pretty psyched about it and disappointed that it didn't work, so anyway, back to you. Alright, I'll do that. Do you know Alex Demina? Alex Demina, is that right? Aussie tennis player. It's just come to me. You look like brothers. Bucky. Anything from your time with Emmylou Harris? Red Girl. Sleepless West or God Washed Up? Oh man, I wish I'd worked up Sleepless for you. I might could do that. Maybe I could figure that out. I haven't played that in ages. There's a lot of words in that song. I'm gonna do Back to You first. Here you go. Let's turn up the mix on this a bit. City's quiet and the street lights glow, when the shadows on the alleys and the places I don't go, when the stillness of the air is cut by the siren, I'm back to you. When the moon is on its feet and it's dancing on the river, when lovers on the bridge hold each other like forever, when the star that you once showed me is shining in my view, I'm back to you. I'm back to you. Night is filled with strangers and their voices reflecting off the walls in waves of static voices. For close my eyes a second, you were right here cutting through, and I'm back to you. When the dreams that I don't want to dream shake me away, when my mind is taken over, my heart just needs a break. You hang out in places that I like going to, and I'm back to you. I'm back to you. miles of these roads start to wear my heart lonely. When the exits and the gas pumps start thinking that they own me. And going home is all I wanna do. I'm back to you. I'm back to you. I'm back to you. I'm back to you. Alright, so we played solo before Rodney came out at the Music Box in Cleveland. I remember that gig. You played 3 songs you said were never recorded. They were great songs. Do you remember those 3 songs? Well, I do remember that gig, and I've played the Music Box a couple of times. I love playing that place. Always sounds good in there. I'm not sure what those 3 songs would have been. I'm sorry. I don't know. One of them could have been that song. Just saying. Could have been. I used to play that one a lot. Thanks, Patricia. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Super cool. And let's see. Have I plugged everything? I think so. T-shirts. Buy a T-shirt if you can. They're $20. And you can get them from guitarhouse.net. And that's my friend that owns the store. Andrew Wynn is his name. He's a really good bloke. So say good day to him. And if you want a tip, that'd be awesome. Venmo, there you go. Or PayPal. Just, chuck a 20 in the mail. Alright, a couple more songs. Here we go. Wish You Were Here, says my wife. Well, I am here. I'm kidding, she means the song. Hi Jedd, Shanley and James watching from Sydney. Hi Shanley and James. 2 of my favourite people in the world. Big love to you guys. Okay, I'm going to play just a couple more. I think I'm going to do that. Alright. Turn this down a bit. Sorry. It was a bit long on the last one. Alright. I suppose it's time to see where this will go. Let's say all the things we already know. Let's start making plans. I want you to see I ain't got a doubt you're the only girl for me. I'm gonna step up, I'm gonna stand tall. I'm gonna be your man, understand when you need a place to fall. I'm gonna come through, stick up for you. And anytime fly, I will be your big blue sky. This new world is tough. Love can lose its way. You and I've gotta be strong. Take it day by day. We've got something real. We can make it last. I'll give you my word, and I'll never take it back. Gonna step up, I'm gonna stand tall. I'm gonna be your man, understand when you need a place to fall. I'm gonna come through, stick up for you. And anytime you want to fly, I will be your big blue sky. Big blue sky in your eyes. Big blue sky. I'm gonna step up, I'm gonna stand tall. I'm gonna be your man, understand when you need a place to fall. I'm gonna come through, I'll stick up for you. And anytime you want to fly, I will be your big blue sky. Anytime you want to fly, I will be your big blue sky. All right. Hey Dunk, how's it going, mate? Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Super appreciate it. Spending an hour with us on a Friday night, Saturday morning in Australia. I'll turn that off. Alright, Jedd in the Shed. I'm going to try to crank these up again. The shows. So, if you want to tell your friends, maybe we'll do this same time next week. Friday night, Saturday morning in Australia. Could be a thing. What else do we have to do, right? Most of you Aussies are in lockdown, I think, and most of us over here are... I don't know what we're doing over here. Anyway, you're here with me, so that's awesome. This song is kind of like my subconscious hopes and dreams for this crazy situation we're all in. Yeah, I'll do that next time, Tom. I'll work on that. You bet. Yeah. Rest in peace, Kenny Malone. What a beautiful guy. Man. Sad. Alright. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll see you again next week, alright? This is called... I'm gonna take this off here because it's annoying me. This is called Silver Linings. The sun rises steady, the dreamer's eyes open. It's not quite the world or the life he was hoping to see. Silver linings. He stares out the window, the kettle is whistling. It's not what he had, it's what he's never had that's missing. And see silver linings. He's never on time, never too late, never quite ready or willing to wait for seeing silver linings. Head in the clouds, feet in the sand, casting his heart on a hook once again for seeing silver linings. All right. Big love and good night, everybody.